G'day guys, welcome to the channel. I actually wanted to make this video since yesterday I had a chance to look at the new Cartier Santos dual time. So that's the one with the Santos large silhouette. However, with the grey rhodium sunburst style and the dual time function having the day and night indicator as well as a date complication. So I went during my lunch break over to Watches of Switzerland and I was met with a lovely gentleman. I'll show you the card that I got off him. Essentially, what prompted me to look into this watch, although I did own the Cartier Santos medium before, the medium I couldn't get a good fit, but after doing some research, I found out that the links have different dimensions. So the links with the large are a touch wider. Henceforth, that I thought to myself, I could probably get a better fit if the links were different, but who knows, right? So ended up having a look at it, and I gotta say, it is a relatively good watch actually. It's actually a really nice watch. So my first impressions of it and why I looked into getting that watch was, I've actually thought about moving on the Wimbledon. And the funny story is that the Wimbledon was my first Rolex. It was my first Rolex, my first love. Though nowadays I just don't wear it as often. Now, with the Santos dual time, it's a very similar design essentially. It's a rhodium sunburst dial with the Roman numerals and a date complication, but the Santos has the GMT function, which is very useful for me. Now with the Wimbledon, I don't wear it that often, and that's what kind of prompted me to look into moving this on to get that watch. Now, talking with the representative at the store, it was quite funny actually. We started talking about the collections. I showed him my YouTube channel and he was basically like, don't sell the Wimbledon. He was actually steering me on selling the Omega as opposed to the Wimbledon to get this watch. And funnily enough, a few of my viewers, as well as people I know in real life, have told me just don't do it. I actually went to go to see a client today, hence the suit. And the client was like, oh, that's a nice Wimbledon. And I'm like, yeah, no, thanks, it is a nice Wimbledon. And I told him about the Santos, and the same thing, he says, don't do it. So look, after having a think about it, I'm not gonna go sell this to end up getting the Cartier Santos dual time. I'm probably gonna wait and see if these models will come out in the used secondary market in the near future. It is a nice watch. In terms of wearing the piece on wrist, it is heavy. I was surprised on how heavy it is. I don't have the exact weight of the watch, but it was a heavy piece, and I thought the large would be too big for me, but because the lug to lug is relatively compact, so to speak, 47.5 millimeters or 47 millimeters, it wears fine. Like, it's totally fine on my 6.5 inch wrist, even though the medium was more of a perfect look on my wrist. The large, totally fine, so looking forward to trying on some large models. The one problem I have with this watch is the movement. Now, there isn't much on the internet with regards to the background of the movement. However, there are some publications out there that says it is a modified Sellita movement that's only worth about $300–400. And look, I need to do more research into it because the asking price here in Australia is $14,900. Now, I actually got offered a discount without me asking, which was great, right? But it's kind of makes me a bit weary because since the discount was already given without me asking, I was thinking, oh, what's the catch, right? And it's the movements. Now, I don't know if it's COSC certified. I don't know if it's chronometer certified. I don't know the minus+ seconds per day. Knowing that it's a modified Sellita movement with, you know, that day and night and GMT complication just added or basically stapled onto it, it's hard to recommend the piece, even though it's completely fine. It's nice. When you see it in person, it blows you away. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's just the movements is something that I'm considering. I need to know more about it. If there's any publications out there, or even on the Cartier website, if they do release more about this movement, that'll be nice. However, for now, I'm gonna take a step back, have fun with the Wimbledon. I'm not gonna sell it now. It's not worth it, man. Like, retail for this is 15 grand. If I was to resell it, I'll probably lose money looking at the market the way it is right now. So yeah, I'll just keep it. However, the dual time, it was pretty. So if you are looking into one, definitely go into store, try it out. Ask for the discount, because the place I went to, Watches of Switzerland, they never give good discounts, and straight off the bat, they just gave me one. So definitely worth your consideration. Ask for the discounts. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. See ya.